Behold the turkey, a venerable staple of many a holiday meal. But if you're not careful, your next festive family gathering could turn into a food safety disaster. The good news is by following just a few simple food safety rules, we can ensure that you're surrounded by your friends and family after the meal and not the emergency room staff. Let's see how we cook this wonderful bird. Okay, one of the first decisions we had to make was whether to get a frozen turkey or a fresh one. If we get a frozen turkey, we can store it in the freezer for up to 1 year and not have to worry about it. If we get a fresh one, we're only going to get 1 or 2 days of shelf life before we're going to have to cook it. Now, if we get a frozen turkey, we're going to have to allow 1 day for every 5 pounds in order to defrost in the refrigerator just to be safe. So that means a 25-pound turkey is going to take us 5 days, so plan ahead. When we defrost the bird in the refrigerator, we want to leave it in its original package and place it in a shallow pan. This is going to catch any of the drips or juices that come out of the bird, which contain harmful bacteria, which can cross-contaminate our other food and cause illness. When we're ready to cook, we'll take it to the sink to unwrap. Now that we're ready to prep, one thing to keep in mind is that this is a raw meat product. The juices from this bird can contaminate not only things in your kitchen, but on your body. So what I'm going to do first is remove my watch. First thing we need to do is remove the bird from the packaging. Remember, as we're removing the package, the juices can cross-contaminate, so we want to make sure that anything we touch from here on out, we disinfect afterwards. Next, we have to remove the giblets from the bird, save them for later if we want to dispose of them. Our next step, we're going to take the bird out of the sink, put it on our cutting board, and move it to our prep area. Once we've done that, we're going to wash our hands and clean up. Now that we're done seasoning the turkey, it's ready to go into the oven. Most turkeys today come with this nifty little device. This is used to tell you when the turkey's reached proper temperature. Honestly though, I like using an oven-safe thermometer. It's a lot more accurate. When we want to take the temperature, we're looking to reach 180 degrees in the thickest part of the thigh, or 165 degrees in the thickest part of the breast meat. Another type of thermometer you could use is a digital one. This is one of my favorites. I can put the probe inside the turkey and then run the cable outside the oven, and this way I can check the temperature continuously without opening and closing the door. I've just moved the bird from the cutting board into my roasting pan and then washed my hands. Now we're ready to go in the oven. Typically it takes about 15 minutes per pound to cook a turkey. If you're cooking a non-thawed bird, it could take a lot longer. My suggestion, just trust your thermometer. Now that we've cooked our turkey and it's reached the proper temperature of at least 180 degrees, we're ready to carve. One of my favorite parts of the holiday meal are the leftovers. But it's not recommended that you leave your leftovers out for more than 2 hours. Store them in a shallow container in your refrigerator and they'll be safe for up to 4 days. If you follow just these few food safety tips, you can ensure that your next family meal is a healthy and happy one.